Fight fans, welcome back to Luxurytainment. At UFC 280, Sean O'Malley will face by far the biggest test of his career when he faces former bantamweight champion Petr Yan in a featured main card bout. It's a massive step up in competition for Sean O'Malley, but one he believes has very little downside and could potentially establish him as a rising star in the sport. Sean O'Malley vs Petr Yan was one of the latest additions to UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi, set to be headlined by Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev for the vacant lightweight title. The two bantamweights are set to fight over the course of 3 rounds, despite a substantial gap in their rankings. In his last outing at UFC 276, Sean O'Malley faced off against bantamweight staple Pedro. After an uneventful first round, the second round saw an accidental eye poke caused by O'Malley, which led to the fight ending in a no contest. Petr Yan, on the other hand, is coming off a loss at the hands of current bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. After losing his belt to Sterling via disqualification, the pair rematched at UFC 273. The rematch was far closer than their first outing in all aspects, with Sterling's highly touted grappling giving Petr Yan serious problems on the mat, enough to earn him a split decision victory against the Russian. Speaking to Luxurytainment, ahead of UFC London, Sean O'Malley gave his thoughts on his next opponent in Petr Yan, revealing that he believes they will end up fighting multiple times before it is all said and done. Sean O'Malley said, "I think we're going to fight multiple times. He is 29, I'm 27. The bantamweight division's the best division in the UFC. If I had to predict, I think me and Petr Yan will fight multiple times. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to go below top 5 ever. Once I'm up there, I don't believe I'll drop either." A fight against Petr Yan is something O'Malley has had his sights on for a considerable length of time, as early as June of 2021. Sugar Sean O'Malley has been antagonizing Yan on social media, calling for the fight despite the two being at different points in their respective careers. "It's crazy that it's happening. I've wanted this fight for a while. I've been talking to Peter for a while, a little in Russian, and it's finally here. It's exciting," said Sean O'Malley. Despite having requested the fight, O'Malley completely recognizes the considerable task in front of him, as well as that losing would not be the end of the line by any means. Sean O'Malley said, I already know I am as good as I am. I don't have to go out there and beat Peter to know I'm good. I know where I am going. And losing to Peter wouldn't be the end of the train. I'm still going. I'm still going to be the champ. O'Malley continued. It's such a huge opportunity. Sean O'Malley added that he plans on giving everything he has early when he eventually meets Yan inside the octagon. In his mind, he either knocks the Russian out fast or he gets finished himself. Either way, he doesn't believe the fight would last more than 2 rounds. Sean O'Malley has the potential to become the sport's next mainstream superstar. O'Malley is currently the UFC's 13th ranked fighter in the bantamweight division, but he has already grown a large fan base and has 15 wins, 1 loss, and is now set to take on the number 2 ranked fighter in the division, Petr Yan, at UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi in October. Sean O'Malley is taking a big step up in UFC's rankings with this fight, so he would further promote his brand significantly if he wins. Could O'Malley be the next star on the level of Conor McGregor, who has not fought in almost 2 years?
Sean is doing all of that in reverse. He just fought. He did not win a round. He did not win the fight. He moves into a number 1 contender. I mean, are you guys understanding this? It's a big deal. And you can go research it. You can go find it out. Everything Sean did, he did right in front of your eyes. You can go to social media. You go to his timelines. You go to some of the shows that Sean did. You could go to some of the interviews that he did. But he did not accept this. He got done with Pedro before he was even at the press conference, where he did say he would redo the match with Pedro. I think that he probably felt that's what he's going to have to do. Before he even got to the press conference, he started a piece of business with Henry Cejudo. From the ring to the press conference, Sean stopped off and did media and started a new piece of business with Henry Cejudo, which even if he doesn't go on and use that, he's now changed the topic from one that he didn't love to something that he can now use. This is very interesting, guys. You're not going to find that. You're not going to find somebody whose last fight they did not win. Call whatever you want. Whether this was a no comp, but either that they did not win. You're not going to find that. And then find them three spots further up on the next card. Just not going to find it. You're not going to find a guy who did not win his last fight that moves into a number 1 contenders match. There's a lot here. There's a lot of risk. Be real careful what you ask for in life, guys, because you just might get it. Petr Yan is a damn tough night out, but you got to take him. You got to have the tough nights out. Sean knows what he signed up for, trying to be a world champion. You think that was going to be easy? It's an interesting approach. It's an incredible fight, but before we even break it down, before we get the X's and O's, I really want to make sure that you're observing what's happening here, and moreover, that you successfully identify how.
So guys, who do you have winning? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share, and have a fabulous day.